Welcome to another Feel Good Friday tutorial, and today we're talking about child's pose. So as always, it's going to be traditional cues first and then adjustments after. Let's get started. So come down to your mat, sitting on your shins or kneeling on your shins. Bring your big toes to touch, and then your knees are slightly wider than hips distance. Sit your bum back onto your heels. And then bring your chest forward and try to nestle your side ribs in between your legs. That way you have space for your belly to expand with your breaths. And then extend your hands straight forward, about shoulders width apart. You can gently press into the mat to bring your bum closer to your heels. And then release your head down. And breathe. That's traditional child's pose. Then some adjustments is, this is an extended child's pose. You can also bring your hands back towards your heels and then rest your shoulders and your head down for more of a restorative child's pose. Then some adjustments. There's some pretty deep flexion in the knee here, and that's not very comfortable for some people. So this is where a block comes in handy. And then also, if you have sensitive knees, my knee padding that I always have nearby. And then the other option too is how far apart you have your knees. So if you need more space for your chest, for your tummy, then spread your knees a little further. If you don't have the block, keep your big toes touching, and then shimmy your ribs down, and in between your legs, extend your hands forward, release your forehead down to the mat. If you're using the block and this is uncomfortable for your knees because there's too deep of a bend, then what you do, separate your feet and then place that block typically on the medium height between your ankle bones and your heels, and then sit back onto the block. This gives a little bit more space, and then you can set it all up the same way that you did without the block. So nestle your ribs in between your thighs, reach your hands forward, or bring them along your sides for a more restorative child's pose. And that's that. When you know all the alignment tips for the pose and how you like to perform it, that is what makes it your yoga practice, and that is also what helps you flow in your practice. I hope you enjoyed this. See you soon.